Hey, hi, hello. I'm literally in love with you and your questions. So question 11, how much does HRT from PP cost? Is it cheaper than the other route? Does insurance pay for it? I don't know if it's cheaper than the other route because I haven't even met with those individuals yet. I still have my appointment in March. Whether I keep that or not, I don't know. How much does it cost? It cost me $4 for like a month of the HRT, because I have an employee discount through the pharmacy that I use that allows me to get like $4 generics. I don't know what it would cost without that. It might be like entirely covered. And I'm actually, paying more than I would without that discount. I'm not sure, but for me it is $4 for a month for generics. Insurance does pay for it. The only thing my insurance, and now let me forewarn you, my insurance has some issues with prescriptions. They just like to argue with me about what they will cover and what they won't. But yes, they do pay for this. They would not pay for the syringes or the needles, but that was fine for me because I had already ordered all that stuff through Amazon, just because I was talking with my transgender friend, and they were like, they kind of just give you random supplies, so you're really going to want to, order what you want through Amazon. So that's what I did. Question 12, do you think testosterone will speed up your weight loss? This one, I hear two different things on. I hope it will, but I've also been warned that it actually might make me gain weight. Right now, I just met with my general doctor yesterday, and we were discussing other health concerns I have as far as high blood pressure that's currently being treated and how the testosterone might raise that. And the med I was on to try and lose weight was also raising that. So she brought me off that weight loss med because obviously if I had to choose between the two, I'm staying on testosterone, and they're going to monitor my blood pressure a little bit more closely. So right now, I'm kind of at a point, yes, I'd like to still lose weight, but my focus right now is more of keeping my blood pressure under control and just enjoying life, because I find myself lately, which I'm going to kind of address in another video, but I find myself lately spiraling a little bit with the weight loss and falling into some bad habits again. Question 13, do you actually get HRT from PP, or do they just give you a prescription so you can get it from the pharmacy? For me, they sent a prescription to my pharmacy, and I got it from the pharmacy. Question 14, what happens if you move to another city or state? Will you have to restart the process, or could you just transfer your prescription to another PP? I am positive for this one I could just transfer to another PP. It would be kind of like transferring doctors. They just send everything over, and I would continue exactly where I am. Question 15, did you agree to the voice training and egg freezing that you were offered? Was the voice training to make your voice deeper or to keep it high? I did not agree to either of these. Personally, I wasn't interested in the voice training. I believe it was to make it deeper, or to keep it high, whichever one I wanted. Obviously, I want it deeper. I don't want to keep it high. If I were to do voice training in the future, I'm not interested in right now, but if I were to do it in the future, it would be purely so when I go into my customer service voice, it doesn't automatically go into the high-pitched, girly girl voice that I do out of habit every time I go into my customer service voice. And egg freezing, I also declined. I'm not interested in that at all for personal reasons, I do not want to have my own children. Maybe in the future, I would adopt when I'm in a better place financially and everything else. But I personally have chosen, due to like genetic issues that can be passed on and everything like that, that I do not want to pass on my genetics to a child. Question 16. This might be too early to ask, but will testosterone change your blood in response to DRGS, since male and female bodies respond differently to certain medication? Yes. My understanding is yes for this. I don't know that it will change how I respond to the DRGS, but it does alter your blood, kind of, because I have to have regular blood draws done now to monitor my the total blood count, because of the fact that higher, how it was explained to me, whether this be correct or if I'm remembering it correctly, is that being on testosterone makes me more susceptible to like blood clots and stuff. Your total blood count can go higher, total red cell blood count to be exact. So they monitor that. They'll also monitor your cholesterol because it can make your cholesterol go up. But I don't know about like responding to medications, whether that's gonna change. I guess I never thought about that. That's definitely something I might have to discuss at my next appointment. I know they had said, like with me starting testosterone, it's gonna be like going through puberty again, and anything I may have struggled with in puberty is probably gonna happen again. Definitely like mental health issues, and that I need to, like, if the moment it starts, notify either them or my doctor as far as getting meds changed and stuff like that. So I guess, like, yeah, it can definitely probably alter the way I'm responding to like my prescriptions, and they might have to be altered in the future. Question 17. Do you practice meditation or some kind of affirmations to help with your dysphoria? I wouldn't say meditation, but I do definitely, I guess it's affirmations, like talk to myself about it. And also, like, sometimes, like, there's pictures that have been taken of me, like, not pictures I've taken of me, because I hate every picture I take of me, but there's pictures that have been taken of me, especially like at work, where I'm like, man, I actually look really nice in that. And like sometimes when I'm having like those dysphoria, I will refer back to those pictures and be like, well, look, like you don't look like how you think you look, you know, that kind of stuff. And just like sometimes if that's not working, I just like resolve all the way back to like, what does it matter how you look at the end of the day? Like, it doesn't change who you are as a person, kind of thing. Question 18. This isn't a question. I couldn't tell if you were wearing a binder or not in the first T-shop video. I don't know if this helps, but you looked fine to me. Oh my gosh. I can't remember if I was wearing one or not. I honestly don't know, but that is so, like, great to hear, honestly, because like I go back and forth between like binding and just wearing like a normal bra, and I feel like all the trouble I go through with binding, it's no flatter than if I'd be wearing a bra. So like it's great to hear that like I'm reasonably passing even on the days where like I'm not trying. But thank you so much for your questions. Like I really, it's making my days to wake up and answer these questions, because I just enjoy talking to someone.